Hello everyone. From this lecture onwards, we are starting our next chapter, that is Unit 2nd, Functions and Relations. Now, in this lecture, we are studying about the functions and its different types. Okay. The introduction of the function. What is the function? A function is nothing but an assignment of one set to another set. So in many instances, each element of a set is assigned to a particular element of a second set. So this concept of a function is extremely important in mathematics and computer science. For example, in discrete mathematics, functions are used in the definition of such discrete structures like sequences and strings. The functions can also used to represent how long it takes a computer to solve the problems of a given size. So these functions are sometimes called like mappings also or the transformations also. Now what is the definition of the function? Suppose there are the a and the b, two non-empty sets. Then a function f from a to b, it is an assignment of exactly one element of b to each element of a. So how we can write this symbolically? So symbolically we can write the function like f of a is equal to b, and that b is the unique element of b assigned by the function f to the element a of a, that is set A. If f is a function from set A to set B, then it can be written like this way: f of A implies B, or A to B. How we can read this function? F of A to B. So this is a definition of the function. Now let's see this figure of the function. There are the two sets are there, A and the B. So the capital letters are representing the sets and the small letters representing the elements belonging to that set. So there are two arrows are there. First one is the a to b, and b is equal to f of a. So this is a function that shows f maps a to b. Next, a function f of a to b can also define in terms of a relation. Okay, so this function we can also define in case of relation from a to b. So how we can define this? A relation from a to b that contains one and only one ordered pair a b for every element of a which belongs to set a defines a function f from a to b. Okay, so this is a function definition in terms of a relation. What is that? A relation from A to B that contains one and only one ordered pair AB for every element A which belongs to set A, that defines the function f from A to B. So this function is defined by the assignment of f of A is equal to B, where then AB is the unique ordered pair in the relation that has A as its first element. So what we have the notations to express the function. So that there are the notations are there: f of a to b, or a to b, and above the arrow there is a symbol f. These are notations are used to express the f as a function from a to b. Next, let's see some definitions of the terms related to the functions. What are the terms related to the functions? There are the various terms are associated with the function definition, like the domain, codomain, image, pre-image, range. So all these definitions are all these terms are related to the function. Let's see first the domain and the codomain. If f is a function from a to b, then a is the domain of f and B is the codomain of F. Then if f of A is equal to B, then we can say that B is the image of A and A is a pre-image of B. So how we can define the range? The range of F, it is nothing but the set of all images of elements of A. Also, if F is a function from A to B, then it can be said that F maps A to B. For example, in the real life example, we can take like houses and the colors to paint that houses. Let A be a set of the houses and B be a set of colors. Then there will be a function. What function? A function from A to B is an assignment of the colors for painting the houses. So it is one kind of the function to understand. Next, here one is the example. A function can often be represented in the graphical form. Suppose there is a function R which is from set A to set B. So this set A contains the elements A, B, C, D, E, F, and B contains the elements are P, Q, R and S. So this function can be represented graphically like this way. So, so in this figure, from this figure we can say that the left column contains all the elements in the domain and the right column contains their corresponding images. Okay, so don't confuse here. A set that contains set A, capital A contains the elements A, B, C, D, E, F. These are called as the domain, means the elements in the domain, and the right column that are P, Q, R, S. This column is called as the images which are corresponding to the domain elements. Okay, next. So take here example. So what is the question? The question is that suppose there is a R is a relation and that consisting of the ordered pairs, that is Aman 22, Babita 24, Carla 21, Dev 22, Isha 24, Farhan 22, where each pair consists of a graduate student and the age of this student. So what is the function that this relation determines? Okay, so what is the question is that the question consists a relation R and that relation R contains ordered pairs. What are that ordered pairs? The name of that graduate student and their corresponding their ages. So Aman 22, Babita 24, like this. So we have to define a function that determines a relation between them. So here this relation defines the function f where with f of Aman is equal to 22. So this ordered pair in the question, there is a ordered pair Aman 22. This Aman 22 we can represent by using the function f like f of Aman is equal to 22. F of Babita is equal to 24. F of Carla is equal to 21. F of Dev is equal to 22. F of Isha is equal to 24. F of Farhan is equal to 22. So here, what is the domain set? So domain is the set Aman, Babita, Carla, Dev, Isha and Farhan. These all the elements contained in the domain. And what is the codomain? The codomain is the set of positive integers which contains all the possible ages of the students. So we can say that finally the range of this function is the set, that is 21, 22 and 24. Okay, so there is a repetition of the numbers are there 22 and 24. So we can take it as a 1. Next. So now we are studying the types of the functions. There are the different types of the functions: one-to-one function, on-to functions, and one-to-one on-to functions. Now let's see the first type of the function. That function is called as a one-to-one functions. So what is the definition of that one-to-one function? Some functions never assign the same value to two different domain elements. So these functions are said to be a one-to-one. A function f is said to be a one-to-one or injective if and only if f of a is equal to f of b, and that implies that a is equal to b for all a and b in the domain of f. That this one-to-one function can also be said as a injection if it is a one-to-one. For example, a function from a to b is said to be a one-to-one function if no two elements of a have the same image. Okay, that's why this function is called as a one-to-one function. Why? Because this never assign the two elements of the domain set to the same image. Means every element in the domain must have the different image. So see here example of the one-to-one function. So question is that determine whether the function f from abcd to 1 2 3 4 5 with f of a is equal to 4, f of phi is equal to 5, f of c is equal to 1, f of d is equal to 3 is one-to-one. So question is what? We have to determine whether the given function is one-to-one or not. So see here the solution. The function f is a one-to-one. Why it is one-to-one? Because f takes on different values at the four elements of its domain. Okay, so see here the left side elements that are the ABCD, these are called as a domain, and 1 2 3 4 5 right side, these are all called as the corresponding images there. So here A contains A maps to 4, B maps to 5, C maps to 1, and D maps to 3. So here the domain elements does not contain the does not map to the same image in the codomain. That's why it is called as a one-to-one. Means here the no two images, same images are mapped to the same domain. That's why it is called as a one-to-one. Next, the next type of the function is the onto functions. For some functions, the range and the codomain are the equal. So every member of the codomain is the image of some element of the domain. So functions with this property are called as onto functions. Okay, so this is not one-to-one functions, this is onto functions. Here every member of the codomain is the image of some element of the domain. That's why it is called as a onto functions. So what is the definition of that onto function? A function f from a to b is called onto function or surjective if and only if for every element b which belongs to b there is an element a belongs to a with f of a is equal to b. This function f is called a surjection if it is onto. Okay. So in case of the one-to-one function, what we can say? If it is a one-to-one, then we can say that the injective. But if it is a onto, then we can say that it is a surjective. Likewise, a function f is called as a surjection if it is onto. In case of the one-to-one, a function f is called as an injection if it is a one-to-one. Understood? The difference between the one-to-one function and the onto functions. Let's see here one example. A function f from a to b is said to be an onto function if every element of b is the image of one or more elements of a. Next. So let's see here one example of the onto functions. So left side column is the domain of that function and right side column is the image or corresponding images or the codomain of that function. So here all the images PQRS are assigned or mapped to the domain. Okay, PQRS, all values are mapped to the domain. That's why this function is called as a onto function. Now let's see here one example here. Suppose there is a function f from a, b, c, d to 1, 2, 3 defined by f of a is equal to 3, f of b is equal to 2, f of c is equal to 1 and f of d is equal to 3. So question is that is f an onto function? Okay, so what is the question here? There is a function given from abcd to 1 to 3 and we have to find out that this function f is onto function or not. Okay, let's see here. Because all three elements of the codomain are the images of the elements in the domain, that's why the function f is called as a onto function. Okay, understood? See here in the question, f is the function. So ABCD is the domain of that function f and 1, 2, 3 is called as the images of that function f. So this domain element A maps to 3, the domain element B maps to 2 and domain element C maps to 1 and the domain element D maps to 3. So each and every element of that domain maps to the each and every images of that function f. That's why this function is called as a onto function. But suppose there are the codomain where 1, 2, 3, 4, then f would not be onto. Okay, because there is no mapping for the element 4. That's why it will not be onto function. For onto function, the condition is that we have to map each and every image of that function. Next, the third type of that function is called as a one-to-one and onto function. So from the name itself you can understand that what this type of the function is. So this function is nothing but the combination of the both these functions. That is, one of the function is that one-to-one and second function is the onto function. So combination of one-to-one and onto function we can call as a one function, that is one-to-one onto. Okay, the function f is called as a one-to-one onto function if it is both one-to-one and onto, and it is also called a one-to-one correspondence also or a bijection. Okay, it is also called as a one-to-one correspondence or a bijection. So recall here, in case of a one-to-one function we can say that the injection. In case of the onto function we can say that the surjection. But in case of the one-to-one correspondence we can say that it is a bijection. Understood the difference between the three functions? Let's see an example. A function f from a to b is said to be a one-to-one and onto function if it is both an onto and one-to-one function. Then and then only we can say that that function is a one-to-one correspondence or one-to-one onto. Let's see here one example of that one-to-one onto function. So see here, the left side contains the domain, right side contains the corresponding images. So check here the both conditions are satisfied or not. First condition is that it must be the one-to-one and the second condition is that it must be the onto. First check the condition one-to-one. If this function is one-to-one or not. For satisfying the one-to-one condition, the condition is that each and every element of the domain must map to the each and every element of the codomain. So here A maps to 4, B maps to 1, C maps to 3 and D maps to 2. So here condition is satisfied. That's why this function is one-to-one function. But we remaining to test though if it is if whether this function is onto function or not. So check here whether this function is onto or not. But for onto function, the condition is that each and every image of the function must map to the code domain. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4, these are called as the images of this function, and this each and every image is also mapped to the domain element. So the second condition is also satisfied. So we can say that this function is one-to-one and onto function. Next, see here one example here. The question is that f be a function from abcd to 1, 2, 3, 4 with f of a is equal to 4, f of b is equal to 2, f of c is equal to 1 and f of d is equal to 3. So question is that is a function f a bijection? Bijection means what? One-to-one correspondence or one-to-one onto function. So question is here, there is a function is given in the question, and domain and codomain are there, and mapping also given in the question, and the question is that we have to find out this function is a bijection or not. So see here, the function f is one-to-one and onto. It is one-to-one. Check first one-to-one function or not. It is one-to-one function because no two values in the domain are assigned the same function value. So here first condition is satisfied. Why? So see here in the question itself, what is the mapping? F of a is equal to 4, f of b is equal to 2, f of c is equal to 1 and f of d is equal to 3. So here no two values in the domain are assigned the same function value. So here all the values in the domain are assigned the different function values or different images. So here first condition is satisfied. So check for the next condition, that is onto condition. And it is onto function because all four elements of the codomain are the images of the elements in the domain. So see here, what is the image? 1, 2, 3 and 4, this is the images, and A, B, C, D, these are the domain. So here all four elements of the codomain. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, all are the images of the elements in the domain. So here the second condition is also satisfied. That's why we can say that f, this function f is a bijection or one-to-one correspondence or one-to-one onto function. Okay. Next, see here one-to-one onto function in the graphical format. So left column is the ABCD, that is domain. Right column is the corresponding images 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here also both the conditions are satisfied. One-to-one condition is also satisfied and onto condition is satisfied. So this function is called as a one-to-one onto function. Next type of the functions are called as the inverse functions. So what is the definition of the inverse? Suppose a function f is a one-to-one and onto from the set A to B. Because f is an onto function, so every element of B is the image of some element in A. Furthermore, because f is also a one-to-one function, so every element of B is the image of a unique element of A. So consequently, it can be defined a new function is there, okay, from B to A, not A to B. It is the function, new function, which is from B to A. So that reverses the correspondence given by f. So this is all about the introduction of the inverse functions. Now let's see here the definition of the inverse function. So let f be a one-to-one onto function from the set A to the set B. The inverse function of f, it is the function that assigns to an element B belonging to the set B the unique element A in the set A such that f of A is equal to B. Okay, so this inverse function of f, it is denoted by f raised to minus 1. Hence, f raised to minus 1 of b is equal to a when f of a is equal to b. So this is the definition of the inverse function. This inverse function is from b to a. If a function is not a one-to-one correspondence, then an inverse function of f is not defined. Means the condition is that the function must be one-to-one correspondence. That's then and then only we can define that function as a inverse function. And one-to-one correspondence is also called as invertible because an inverse function of this can also be defined. A function is not invertible if it is not a one-to-one correspondence because the inverse of such a function does not exist. Let's see here one example of the inverse function. Suppose there is a function f from a, b, c to 1, 2, 3 such that f of a is equal to 2, f of b is equal to 3 and f of c is equal to 1. So question is here that is f invertible, and if it is, what is its inverse? Okay, the question, what is the question? So here domain is also there, images are also there, mapping is also there. So we have to find out that function f is invertible or not, and if it is invertible, what is its inverse? Okay, so let's see here solution. The function f is invertible. Why this function is called as invertible? Because it is a one-to-one correspondence. So here this function satisfies both the conditions. Which are those conditions? First condition is one-to-one and next condition is the onto function. So in this mapping and in this function both conditions are satisfied. That's why the function f is called as a invertible function or inverse function. This inverse function reverses the correspondence given by f. So f inverse of 1 will be c, f inverse of 2 will be a, and f inverse of 3 will be b. So this is the inverse function. So these are all about the functions, introduction of the function, definition of the function, and all the different types of the functions. Okay, thank you.